to Today Sports Live.
Oh, we're live here. Okay.
It's our first hockey show.
We're talking college football today.
This edition of Baseball Today.
Football Today back here.
Welcome back to basketball today.
Got the double box. Bring it on, baby.
This is giving me Russell Westbrook vibes.
I'm just too strong.
Well, there goes the encyclopedia.
Him and Rihanna would create like a mega mind type.
He
That's
put
really
this
good.
decision on a coin flip, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Ginzer City, Ginzer City.
More
We
perfect that we
all
brought
have
that today.
computers in front of us.
All right, and that is why we skip hooping.
Yeah.
The spitting image of Cooper Cup.
Ricky Patalco about to lose his mind.
Kadarius Toney, Ni Hao, you better start learning Chinese.
We got two Rangers fans here, so
No.
Welcome back to Today's Sports. My name is Maddie Bader. I'll be your host today. I'm with Cade, Chris, and Bronwyn. We got a big day here. Game
Excited.
3 of the World Series tonight. Ooh.
This World Series, I mean, Game 1 has already made this such an exciting. I know Game 2 is a blowout. Good for you. But Game 1, I know, good for you. It was a blowout. Game 2 was a blowout. Like, good for you guys. What are you talking about?
Boy, what?
Talking about
Diamondbacks won Game 2. I meant Game 1. Game 1, you guys won. Good for you. But Game 1 made up.
You have me second guessing
We're gonna
myself right
run it
there.
back.
No, that was a no pain loss.
We're gonna run it back. Yeah, no, good for you. Game 2. Yeah, exactly. You were losing 9-1
At
the third
home.
inning.
At home. Okay.
Run
Sure.
it back. Game 1 was a close game. Good for you. Game 2 was a blowout, so whatever. But Game 1 made
Moving
up
on.
for the series already. That was a
Yeah.
tremendous game. Didn't even watch it. Watch the highlights. Good game.
Oh my god, no! I was in the Belisarius building watching it. I was upstairs watching it off my friend's phone. They were like, "Oh, sorry, my phone's about to die." I sprinted down the hallway and
For
grabbed the
game
phone
one?
charger. Yes, for
Yeah.
Game 1. I was like, "We're watching these extra innings. It is happening," and I was terrified. But it worked out, and then Game 2
Yeah.
happened.
Worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Well, like Game 3, Scherzer. I'm so confused by Scherzer.
I don't know. I don't have any confidence of him on the mound.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And it's like with the Mets. You saw it with the Dodgers 2 years ago. You saw it with the Mets last year. His arm just like can't last like even half a season anymore.
Yeah.
And it's clear. I mean, in October, November almost, he gave up 2 runs in 4 innings last game, and then his first Game 3 of the wherever he was was
against Houston.
awful.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts on Max Scherzer? You're the Ranger fan.
I mean, well, okay, yeah. So it's hard because he's got a history. He's got the talent. Like, you have to respect him at everything he's done in the MLB. But you're right. He's old. He's up there. He's in his Indian years. Like, he doesn't have the strength. He does. I was reading this article earlier. It's more so a mental thing. He's got the mental. He's got the experience. He can read the Diamondbacks team and know what kind of thing to throw. It's more so physical aspect of, is he going to be able to throw the balls he needs to?
Yeah.
I think that comes out. You have the newbie. You have the history. You have the talent. He's got the body. He's got the mind. It's going to come down to a battle, and it's frustrating.
That's a great point because Chris, you're a Met fan. You know, we would watch him this year and end of last year go out there and give up 5 runs through 3 innings, and after the game, he's like, I know what I need to do. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
Which is like,
He's just
okay,
bad.
dude, but you still stink. Like you're losing a
He's just
game
declining.
still.
He's just declining.
Yeah.
But I think he's still good enough to have like a great game, but like
Yeah.
consistently, it's not there anymore.
I feel like tonight we have a talented, almost washed up older player, but he's got the knowledge. He's got the
Yes.
knowledge, but then we have a rookie,
Yeah.
but he's healthy. So it's like,
He's
what
good,
is it going to
too.
come down to? Is it going to Scherzer has the experience. He's been in this position before, but has not. Like, it's the pressure of the
And
big
Scherzer's
games.
also coming off an injury, which
Yeah.
you kind of brought up, is the fact that it's like that can be so inconsistent. Like, he was ready. He was telling the coach, he's like, I'm the manager, I want to come back. I want to come back. And they're like, well, you got to prove it to us. And he did. But at the same time, like you said, he cannot last that many innings.
Yeah.
And it just plays into what we'll talk about later about the Rangers having no depth on their team.
Yeah. Well,
I think the Diamondbacks take today or take
You
Game
do?
3. I think Diamondbacks
at
win.
home, right? They're home.
Yeah, they're home.
That's a good take. Good point.
So Commissioner Rob Manfred loves unpredictability of the new playoff. The new playoff format, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think it is like a fair?
I don't like it because the unpredictability thing is like I get wanting unpredictability, but why are we playing 160 whatever it is games? Like, why do you want an unpredictable playoffs, but to have the best teams in it the whole regular season? If you want unpredictability, then do like an 80-game regular season or 100 games, whatever, because like they get the best teams in the postseason just to have like upsets each round. So I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Obviously, I feel kind of biased on this because it worked out for us this year. Like, we were the wild card game. We made it this far. Haven't done that since 2011. So obviously, like, this year, I have a biased opinion on it. But honestly, it's more entertaining. It makes it more entertaining. We saw big names get knocked out early, get knocked out fast. But like you said, it doesn't prove who. I don't think it actually accurately shows who the best teams are.
Nope, I
You
don't think
see
so.
like teams who are getting over 100 wins in their season, 104, and they're knocked out really early. That's just because they like had that awkward rest, and these teams are on the bifold. It doesn't accurately show who is the best team in my opinion, but I do think it makes for more interesting playoffs.
I think it makes it more entertaining because you have teams that like Diamondbacks won what, like 84 games something this year, 85.
Yeah, they squeaked into
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
cool that they're in the World Series. But again, I keep bringing this up, Chris. We're Mets fans. We watched that team win 101 games, tie for the division win, and then they're out in the wild card round.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it should be. Also, shocker, this guy runs the league. Of course he likes the new rule he put in place. I'm like, what is he going to say? Of course he likes it.
Okay, but at the same time, we're all sports fans here. One of the best things about sports is the unpredictability. It's anybody's game any given day who wants it more. So it's kind of.
I think baseball already has that unpredictability. Just like one team gets hot, and like that's the unpredictability of it. But like only 3 games in some series of wild card stuff. Like I'm just not a fan. Like or then just go shorter regular season games because like what's the point?
Yeah, you're playing 162. The Orioles had their best season. I don't know how long. Won over 100 games. Were regarded as the best team in baseball behind the Braves, and they got knocked out. They didn't win a game. They only had 3. They played 162. Proved they were a top team in the league, and then 3 games are out. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's just me. I'm not the commissioner, so
I'm not the one getting the paycheck.
yeah.
So Marte got a hit his 18th consecutive postseason game in Game 2, setting an all-time record for consecutive postseason hits in like 8 hits in games.
Yeah.
Sorry. How impressive is this to you guys?
This is very impressive. But especially in the postseason, you had got Acuna. We talked about Acuna. We talked about Mookie Betts. Those guys came into the postseason. They're the best players in the league, and they did not perform how they did in the regular season. Tell Marte 18 straight games. The pressure's up. The games have more impact, and he's going out there 18 straight. Is that every game in the postseason? Have they Is that every game they played?
I don't know.
I'm asking
Close
too
to
many
it, if not,
questions. That is really impressive. Very impressive.
I think it speaks to the Diamondbacks themselves, like as a team. They weren't supposed to go this far, obviously, squeaking in, like you said earlier. It speaks to the team. It speaks to the culture, which is hard to watch this in the World Series finales, but like it's impressive. You can't deny that.
Yeah, I mean, 18 games, like even in the regular season's tough, but like against like the same team consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how you do it right there. He's like obviously a very good player, but like in the postseason, like that's when guys get hot, and that's why the Diamondbacks can like. That's the unpredictability thing. It's like 18 games in a row. Like he's just on fire right now. So is the rest of the team. But like that's just like the postseason nature of it. One guy gets hot and you win.
Yeah. Exactly.
Daniel Murphy.
Every segment we're bringing it back to the Mets, but Daniel Murphy,
Like,
and then he vanished in the World Series, and that's a big reason why they lost.
Yeah.
But he carried them there.
All right, we're gonna take some flaming hot takes on this year's season. Who's up first for flaming hot takes?
I mean, I'm talking a lot. One of you guys can go.
Okay, mine's pretty basic and simple. It's honestly the fact that the pitch clock really did not change much. It sped up. Like everyone was freaking out. Everyone was reading Twitter. Everyone was even Facebook. Like all the people were just throwing out complaints.
Yeah, Facebook's where the old heads are at.
Exactly. Don't ask me why I'm on it. Just think. But exactly, it's just that shows that. And honestly, if you look at the statistics of it, it did not change much other than speeding up the game slightly. Like most pitchers were able to practice in the offseason heading up to it. And you saw maybe one pitch clock foul, like 1 every 3 games. That's combining both teams. Yeah. It wasn't as common as everyone thought it was. And so while it's not like a fun, interesting, or player statistical hot fact, it's a flame and take. I thought it was going to be an issue, and it just proved that it wasn't.
Yeah. It wasn't an issue, but it also made the games like better, like to watch. It's like, in person, I actually like a longer game, but I'm like watching at night. I don't want to go to bed at 10:30 because the Mets have a 3.5-hour game.
I like that.
Not on TV. Like,
I'm on the same page. When I'm in the park, I want to stay there as long as I can. But when I'm at home, I want to. Yeah.
I think we talked about it on the show. I love all the little stuff in baseball. I like the fact that Gary, Keith, and Ron talk about nonsense in between pitches. I love the fact that I can watch a game, leave for like 2 hours, and I come back and it's only 2 innings later. I love that stuff.
Listen,
and it's done.
In the beginning of the season, sure, but like in those dog days, when the games get slow, it's just worse.
I don't have the patience for that.
I don't know. All right, my next one. It's about the rule changes, but different. I actually think the shift should be in baseball. Like they banned it.
No, I hate it.
Listen,
I hate that.
Two things.
That
One,
so much.
Their ruling of banning the shift barely did anything because they start on the bag. The moment the ball is pitched, they go back over, and it's basically the shift again. But like,
that's true.
Whatever. A guy's averages, like some guys' averages were up, but I think it's like you should be able to hit it opposite field if you have to as a major league hitter. Like the shift should not have been banned in the first place. and then they said they banned it. I don't really think it even made a difference, but like I just think you should be able to go wherever you want in the field.
Well, I agree with the fact that like the shift is happening because the quality of hitters has gone down. Like in terms of actually being able to hit the baseball all over the field. Now it's all like launch angle, pull the ball, everything. So that's why the shift is in play. It was in play because of poor hitting. But you don't agree that like watching three like infielders in the outfield wasn't like that shouldn't be allowed.
It's just the idea of like, all right, let's put one guy from the left side and the right side of the field. Like, all right, then cool, hit it opposite field. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's not like Joey Gallo's not doing
limiting
that.
the opportunity.
That's why Joey Gallo
know,
bat
but, like,
.042, whatever.
Then he deserves to hit .042. Like, you're just if you can't do it, then oh well, too bad.
Yeah,
All right, well, let's hear your Fleming hot take then.
Okay, fine.
If you're gonna come get fired up.
So mine's not about the rules. Mine is that the Atlanta Braves season was more of a failure than the Mets. Is that a hot take or am I right?
I will say if the Mets had the season the Braves had, they would be getting mocked every day.
Exactly.
But like the Braves, it's not getting
The
talked
Mets,
about.
the Mets got mocked all year long. Oh, highest
Mets
payroll in
always get mocked.
baseball.
Yeah.
They stink. They didn't even make the playoffs. The Braves just had one of the greatest offensive seasons ever by a team. Had the MVP. Had a dude that hit almost 60 home runs. Had like 7 guys hit over 30, and they couldn't even win a series in the postseason.
Here's the difference, right? Is that they won the World Series though. Like if you were
I
still
don't
with that
care.
same core.
I don't
so
care.
like because they won one, the
They
pressure
have the-
isn't. You can't mock them because they
They
just
still
won.
They didn't win. They won the same amount as series as the Mets did.
No, I get your point, but like the team has that credibility behind it, whereas like
I don't know.
You know
I don't
what I
like
mean?
that.
Kate, I'm on your team.
Thank you. Some
They
people
won
know
the same
ball.
amount of series as the Yankees.
Yeah, the Yankees too.
yeah, it's a fair criticism, but like they've already won one, so you know what I mean. It's not like as bad as it would have been.
The Mets have won 2.
No, okay, 1986 does not count. Okay, 20.
I think I would like to be alive.
I mean, I don't know. I think the fact that you had that great of a season, it's like the Bruins last year.
Oh.
The Bruins won how many games? Were the best regular season team ever, and they didn't even win a series.
That's what makes sports great, though. Great
yeah,
though.
but
Upsets.
I'm just saying, as a fact, Braves season more a failure.
All right. I mean, I think that's actually
enough
fair.
take.
More
like-
upsetting.
I
All
agree
All right,
with
that's
that.
not a hot take. Okay, fine.
It's hot enough.
All right.
Might be
The
hot
fact that
some
we have a
people,
discussion
but-
makes it hot.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
All right.
We're gonna rank some MLB jerseys. We're gonna rank them one
I'm
at
so
a time.
excited for this.
I'm really excited for this. This is actually.
All
I
right,
think
we're
gonna
gonna have
be
to keep
my
track of it so we can see what our final rankings are. Because I know last time, oh my gosh, we're hot.
Yeah, this is something that we all need to agree on, right?
Yeah.
No,
We
not
didn't-
necessarily.
we don't have to,
We don't have to
but-
agree, but we just have to know where we put them.
Ooh,
But
I don't like these.
I kind of love these.
I like the current Padres uniforms more than
I think I
these.
do like the current more, but
I don't
I love
know.
the stripe on the side of the pants.
I like
Yeah.
the
I love
stripe.
that.
I just don't like brown.
I don't like the
You know
colors.
what I mean?
Brown's kind of crazy.
I'm not a yellows girl.
Yeah.
Or like the color combination is just all like that's bad.
It's just a very retro color
Yeah,
combination.
it
to
is.
me.
That's like
Not for me.
70s retro.
Yeah.
I think I'm going 5.
I think I'd go
4.
5 too.
Just all right, just keep track of it.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
going 4.
All right, I'll keep my own track.
I'm gonna keep mine
5.
4.
I feel like I might
I
regret
like
this.
4.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I
never
I don't know.
picked
I don't know
four
what
is a good
jersey's
one.
I really-
worse than that.
Oh, I hate.
Oh,
these.
these are
I
great.
like these. I like
are
these.
great. They should wear these in the World Series one time.
I like these.
And these are also the ones they wore when they beat the Yankees.
Yeah, this is honestly when I think of like the Diamondbacks, this is like the jersey I actually like of theirs. Like
Yeah,
I don't
this
like
is
the red.
agree. Yeah,
really
I don't like
good.
the red. Thing I don't like about this is how it's not pinstripe all the way through. Like I just like.
I
I
like
like the
that. I
sleeves.
like
I like
that.
the
Yeah.
sleeves.
I like the sleeves too.
The issue, I don't know if I put it 2 or 3.
This is a great. We were talking color palette. This is like one of the
Wait,
best color
are these
palettes
like
ever.
cutoffs? Are they
Yeah, they're
like?
cutoffs.
Oh, okay.
They're color. Yeah, they're cut off.
I don't
I'm
know how I
going
feel about
2.
that. I'll probably put that in.
I
Two?
can't just have a 2
I'm
or
a
3.
big, I'm a big sleeve guy, and
I
like
think
I
I'm
just.
gonna go 3.
Chris Reynolds, I am copying you. I'm going 2.
All right,
No problem.
it
I'm on
on.
the same page too.
No,
Already
I'm gonna
putting
do
up
2.
at 2?
I'm doing 2.
Agree.
all
We
right.
have to mutually
cool.
agree.
That, all right,
Oh,
cool.
Okay,
well,
that's what I
well,
thought.
that
That's
would've been
what I
nice
So
thought.
to know.
Padres 5, Diamondbacks 2. Can we agree?
Sound good?
Sure,
Wait,
yes.
what is it? 5.
Diamondbacks or 2?
Padres
are
5.
5.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
that's
this
fair
is
enough.
4.
Dude, I put this 1 if I could, but this has to be consensus. But I love these.
You think that's 1?
If
No.
I had arms that look like that, I
Okay,
would be
but-
wearing tank tops too
but
on
no
a baseball field.
Yeah,
The
but we
picture, it's a
don't.
good picture.
Imagine
It's
like
a
Kyle
pattern.
Schwarber wearing
I'm
that.
saying like if I'm watching that and I'm Yasiel Puig, like that's fire.
That is in my nightmares.
Yeah.
Okay, the mascot does
And
bring it down.
they're so plain. There's nothing.
Oh,
else
yeah,
to
no,
say.
I
It's
agree.
just so
I'm going
gray.
4.
I say
Alright,
before.
Can we do 4?
like
Yeah.
fine, but like
What do you
look
like
at
about
those
just the-
arms, Kate.
Do you
Oh
like
my
it?
God.
arms,
Do you
not
like
the
it just because
jersey.
it's a cutoff?
You like the arms, not the
Listen,
jersey.
I'm saying the cutoff is cool when they are like professional athletes. I think it looks cool.
I'm going. Can we go 4?
I'll go 4, but
Alright.
I
You
extremely
can get
extremely
the
opposed.
next
Are you
one.
When I
keeping track
left the
of
spot
this?
open,
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm keeping
alright,
track.
when
so
I
we
was
have
keeping
1 and
track of
3?
1,
One
I
and
wanted
three
one
left.
3 left.
1 and
1 and
3.
3.
Eh.
Ooh.
I don't love these more than the Diamondbacks
Me neither.
ones.
They're good, but I don't like them better than the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I'm
almost-
trying to hush because I'm biased.
I love the Carolina blue.
I think
I love that on jerseys.
light blue's been so overdone.
Yes.
That's true, that is true.
Everybody's
That
going
is
Carolina
true.
blue. Like the
That is
Phil, like I
true.
know the Phillies used to wear it, but they bought it back. The
Like,
Royals
the
bought
Titans
it back.
did that in football.
Come
Like,
on.
Those are
it's
really
a
good.
beautiful
I know they're
blue.
all cool, but
Yeah.
now
It's
the
getting a little
18's
overused.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
no,
to
I
say,
do
I
agree with
didn't
that.
like them at first because they're not traditional Rangers colors, but they have grown on me tremendously. But I get what y'all are saying, definitely an overused.
They're
North
definitely
Carolina at
nice.
first. So I get a feeling we're going 3.
I'm going, I think we
Three.
go
Oh,
3.
we're gonna
Three.
regret this.
This, I really hope.
I don't like having the last spot
Yeah.
open.
This is gonna be like the San Diego City Connect jerseys.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
that's
I'm
fair.
fine.
no.
No, I like those.
What's-
No.
Where would you put
it's
this if you
giving
could?
middle school.
I was gonna say it's giving high school travel baseball uniform.
Where
no, it's
would
giving
you
middle
put it?
school
I'm
neon
not
boy.
even
He's got
joking,
the
like,
Nike
yeah, it's like a
socks, the
throwback.
shorts, the shirt.
My whole outfits are just like neon bright
Exactly,
Nike shirts,
it's
like
giving
I'm wearing
middle
right now.
school neon
But
boy.
here's the thing, I still wear that now, so I like it. I think the sunglasses, like any Oakleys, would go cool with that jersey.
I like the hat.
The hat actually.
Yeah, I do like the
The hat's
colors on the
really
hat.
cool.
If you
It
could,
is-
where would you put it then?
Where do we
3. I probably would have put it 3. Like if I could have
3.
rearranged my thing, I would have put Rangers 1. Well,
Yeah,
I would have put Rangers 1, Diamondbacks 2, and this probably at 3.
I think I would have done the same.
I think that considering we like this, I would say is closer to 1 than it is to 5. Like if we only had 1 and 5 left,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
this
I
would
do
be a
agree
better
with
spot
that.
for it
I
than
think
Just
5.
because it's
might be like-
unique. I'll give it.
Yeah.
It's unique.
And it's
Yeah.
retro too.
These might be like my third favorite. The Reds are my second favorite. The Diamondbacks are 1. I love
Diamondbacks,
those red ones.
yeah, Diamondbacks really are 1,
We-
but
we
that's
could
not
tell.
how
We
that's
could
what we
tell.
could do.
If they change the mascot, those would be great.
I'm fine with this being 1.
That's fine with me.
I'm
All
fine.
right. Well, we
I
don't
think
really
we
have
did
a choice.
good. I think we
Yeah.
did good. Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have a
I mean,
choice.
Yeah, no, I think we did do
I
a
think we
solid
did
job.
good.
We did.
For
Yeah.
being blind.
Exactly.
All right, so with the CY Young coming up, who do we think is going to be the 2024?
Going way too early.
See, this is the season's not even over yet, but
I know, like
We'll ride. We'll ride.
Whatever.
I don't know who's first.
I don't know. Let's see who's
Who's
this.
first?
Oh, there
First
it is.
Oh, it is mine. All right, so I'm first. So let's see. We got for the AL, we got Garrett Cole, who I don't want to say it. I don't want to see
Bum.
Ben Washington happy.
Yeah,
Stuff.
he already is happy.
I know, but like when someone's like unanimously like the best pitcher in baseball, like
Is he though?
I think he is. Like he might be the best talent in
Oh,
baseball.
we got
May
a
not have the
jumper.
best
We got a
season.
jumper, guys.
Yeah,
Fist bumper.
I have
We're
to put him
jumping
for the AL,
jacks.
but I'm gonna keep it in New York. Kodai Senga. He really put it together at the end of the season, and when you come over from Japan, he had to get used to like the
Yep.
flights and everything. And you could see as the season went on, he got better, as got used to it.
Yeah.
So like I think if he has it for a full season, that's why I think he'll win it in the National League. And honestly, half of this might not matter because like a few weeks and they have an elbow hurting, and then like
Yeah.
that's the whole
Yeah.
season for them. But
Mm.
Garrett Cole because he's the best pitcher in baseball. Senga because I liked what I saw from the second half.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Very fair.
Fine. All right. So I had to keep it. Keep it in Texas. Keep it in Texas. Born in Texas, plays for the Rangers. Hey, Nathan Eovaldi for American League. I mean, I don't know. I don't have much to say. Obviously, the team itself has carried themselves to the World Series. The thing is that my only concern about this is that their season was so inconsistent.
Yeah.
It was like at the beginning, everybody was coming up to me like, "Oh, this is the Rangers year. This is the Rangers year. Like they're gonna do great," and then it just tanked. And I was like, "Well, like I now I'm going back to watching another sport. Sorry, you lost me." And then it just picked up
And then they're back
right
again.
to grab the wild card. And so I think he's been a huge part of that. I think he's proven that. I think he has enough experience and he's done well. He was getting votes for this year. I mean, he's not going to get it
Yeah,
this
he
year.
had a good year.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a good year. And I think if he can carry that into the next year, especially with the excitement and the success they had this year as a team, I think that'll really motivate him. Meanwhile, for the NL, taking Spencer Strider.
I hate him.
I didn't like what I saw.
No, hate is
I
a
didn't
strong
like him
word.
this
I
year.
don't like him.
I
didn't
don't like him
this year as
either. I don't
much.
like him either. I'm going at a logistical standpoint. I don't like him either. Don't have a whole lot to say on him other than the fact that like the Atlanta Braves had such a great season. I think team, if you can't tell already, I think team has a whole lot of value in how
Yeah.
a player can perform. Like
Well, Jacob DeGrom, what did he have in 2019? Like a 1.62 ERA, and
Yeah,
I think he won like 8
1.41.
games.
I think it was
That is
1.41.
crazy.
But-
Insane.
I don't have a lot to say. These are my takes, and honestly, I'm not mad about that.
No, those are legit.
I'd be happy if one.
Stri-
I think I could see one of these happening.
Strider-
We got a comment from Bronwyn saying, how can you say Spencer Strider is a Cy Young winner when the Phillies wiped the floor with him?
Ooh.
That's the point. It's
Yes,
like,
but he voted doesn't even pick
It's
him.
not a postseason. It's not a postseason award. It's a regular
Exactly.
season
It's a
award.
whole season. It's a whole
Well,
season.
he
You got to
doesn't
look at the
even
whole
He gets
season.
injured every year.
Oh.
They were literally What is it chanting?
Okay, considering
the
they're saying that's a Phillies fan saying that, it's a Yankee fan saying it. Uvalde did not like, Red Sox and everything. Yankees,
Whatever.
I think the beard was his biggest punishment though this postseason. I was not a fan of the beard at all.
Yeah.
So I think that's what messed him up in the playoffs. But
Yeah, the facial hair in general. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, good. I didn't really.
That's
fit
fair.
it's fine. I shaved today,
My
so it's fine. Don't take it
opinion-
personally.
Yeah, casuals listen. Casuals are saying George Kirby, second season last year, 25 years old, all-star, 3.35 ERA.
I like that.
13 wins, only in his second season. I think the Mariners. There's going to be a year where the Mariners put it all together and have a strong season
I don't
all
want to see
year.
that season.
And why can't it be next year?
I don't want to see it.
I don't know how many times the Rangers faced George Kirby, but the Rangers probably learned how good he is. Second season, 3.35.
No.
I think he's going to take another step up and be Cy Young next year. And then, like you said, Kodai Senga. He arguably down in the second half of the season, although never mind, because Snell did pretty well down the stretch too. But 12 wins, 2.97 ERA. And again, had to adjust from Japan to America. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of little things, not just on the field, but like in your home life, personal life. There's a lot of things you need to adjust to. And he still went out there and had a sub-3 ERA. I think third in the NL or something.
I like one of these picks.
So I agreed
That's
with
pretty
the
solid.
Kodai Senga.
I like that one.
I don't think anyone did anything too outlandish.
Dude, George
No.
Kirby's not even the best pitcher on his team.
Who is?
Luis Castillo. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. But this is next year. It's 2024.
A lot can
Yeah,
happen.
we're looking way into the future. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Way
All right.
into the future.
We're all gonna work together right now and try and guess the last 10 World Series MVPs.
Do we have a time? Do we have a
I don't
timer?
know.
I only know. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
be
do
much
we-
here.
do we
I only
wanna
have one. Is there a
speed round
timer? Oh,
Oh, we're
we're
writing?
writing down. I have the
Writing
worst
down.
handwriting.
I have the worst handwriting I've
I'm
ever
not
seen.
gonna be able to
I
spell
can
their
write
names.
it. I-
You don't have to. Like, do we have to put them in order?
I think I know all of them if I'm going
All
to be
right.
real, but let's.
I only know one.
So I know last year's. You guys know
Right,
last year's?
let's go back to the teams. So what was
It
it?
was the Astros won.
Yeah, that was Pena, right?
Jeremy Pena,
Jeremy
yeah.
Pena.
And then Braves won it in 21. I know this one. You guys know it?
Who was it? Jorge Soler, right?
Jorge Soler. That dude, like, how many
You're gonna have
homers
to
did he
carry
hit
us
that
on this one.
postseason?
Dude,
Yeah.
he went on
I
a
don't
tear. He
know.
did pretty well this year too.
20 the Dodgers.
Uh,
You should know this one.
Was it
Of
Mookie
course.
Betts?
Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
I'm pretty sure.
Corey.
It was
Seager.
Seager. It was
He
Seager.
got
It
it in
was
the last
Seager.
5 years. I know that.
2019, the
I
Nationals.
got it if you don't.
Oh, it was Strasburg.
Yeah.
Because that's how he liked to
Oh, I
That's
would
destroy
not-
that
his
was
elbow.
career.
I would
Yeah,
not-
It was worth
literally.
it.
He got the little shiny.
Yeah,
award.
no, he pitched in 2020 behind the camera. 2018 Red Sox.
Oh, this was.
Oh,
was
I
it
should know
Pierce-
this
Oh,
one.
yes,
Pierce-
Steve Pierce, the
Pierce-
Orioles
Pierce-
guy. That might be the
Was he the
most.
first base? Did he?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he was at DH first base
That was probably
Yeah.
those random
Yeah,
finals,
that's
like World
gotta
Series
be-
MVP we're gonna see.
ever.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that's
I like
another
it.
one.
Keeps it interesting. Stir in the pot.
Was it Sale that? No, it was Steve Pierce.
It was
Yeah.
Pierce. I know it was Pierce.
17
Who was this? Astros.
Astros.
We're getting it. We're in my middle school
was it
years.
I mean,
We're in my-
it's either got to be Springer,
think it was-
Altuve, or
It wasn't
Correa.
Altuve. I
Wasn't
think it was
Altuve.
Springer, right? Because he
Springer?
went off against the Dodgers.
That one I actually
wants
don't
him
know.
out?
But we'll put Springer.
Question mark?
I think it's Springer.
All right, I
I'm a
trust
big
you.
Springer guy.
16, I know, just because of what he did the year before at the
Cubs?
Royals.
It was on the. Oh, it was Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. There's like 8
Chris
guys on that
Bryant.
team that were all good that one year, then like fell off.
Yeah,
on
Chris
that one
Bryant
after
didn't
that.
even MVP that year, regular season, or was that 17 he won it?
I don't remember what
Yeah,
regular
me
season
neither.
it was.
Been too far back.
15, I mean, Salvador Perez.
Yeah.
that
Honestly, I
was-
feel like it should have been Hosmer. I'm
Do you
not gonna lie.
remember? You remember when like there was a controversy because he had like pine tar on his like catcher's gear?
Oh my god.
Do you remember
No,
that?
no, this was like before when I was.
This one we're in
like-
middle school.
No,
that
like-
was the Mets were in that.
No, I
one,
know,
though.
but like I wasn't looking for excuses yet. Like last
Yeah.
year, I was with Joe Musgrove and like the years, but like I wasn't ready for that. In middle school.
14
Who was
Giants.
that?
Oh, is it Bumgarner?
It might have been. It was him. He won it one year, and Sandoval won it another year. I don't know who won it what year.
We're only going to 2013, right?
Yeah. We
One,
were.
two,
One, two,
No, no,
three,
2012,
four, five,
'cause we
six,
don't
seven,
have
8, 9. We have 2013. So
Who?
yeah,
Who was the most recent Giant one? Was it Bumgarner?
it might have been Bumgarner. Because remember that in 2016, it was like he came in and he started that whole game and he was like,
yeah,
oh, he is
it was
the
probably
postseason guy.
Bumgarner.
Risky one.
13,
Was
Red
Boston-
Sox.
Oh,
I
Was
should
it?
know the Red
I mean,
Sox.
I think
was it
Poppy-
David Ortiz?
Yeah,
Probably.
Big Poppy
Probably
feels like an
Ortiz,
easy
yeah.
answer.
Or Pedroia, maybe. Like I don't.
I feel like Ortiz is ringing a bell for some reason.
Yeah, we'll
that
go.
that
we'll
sounds
go.
right.
There.
If it's not him, I'll.
I'm pretty confident, like
All right.
7th. The only one I don't know is the Astros in 17
I'm
and
pretty
14.
sure that's Springer.
I've got the answers right here. Let's
Let's
see.
read them off, and you can be like, check,
All
check.
Okay,
right,
it's 2020 Pena.
Yep.
Yay.
21,
Yep. Solar.
Soler, Seager, Just read them out to me. I'll check them out. I'll check them off.
Strasburg,
Yep.
Pierce,
Yep. That's the
Springer.
most random ever.
Springer,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you
Springer.
go.
Zobrist, yeah.
Perez,
Perez.
Bumgarner.
Bumgarner.
Cool.
I think that was that.
Ortiz.
Did we
We
get
got
10 for 10?
Guys,
10 for 10.
10. That was
That was. We worked through that.
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah.
That,
Dude,
I
that
did
was
not know a lot of those. I'm
Kate
gonna
was
be
the
honest.
answer key for that one.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly. Like
Yeah, I don't know. It's though again, like I mean, you knew the Springer one.
Yeah,
That's
I
I,
was
no, I had
such,
no
I was
idea.
such an Astros
If I had guessed, I
bandwagon
would've
that
guessed
year,
Correa.
too.
ew.
I would have guessed
Also, I love
Correa.
like the Astros cheating happened. No one ever gets mad at Springer. They get mad at every other player.
It's because
but-
Springer then left.
Yeah.
It's Springer left.
yeah, I know.
Like,
But like everyone loves Springer, but like everyone else.
he
got
probably
hate.
benefited the most if he won like World Series MVP.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh,
All right, moving on to That's Clipped. We had some pretty amazing Halloween costumes this year.
That one was
that
good.
was
Randy
cool.
Johnson with the bird. That is like
Oh,
one of
that's
the most
clever.
iconic costumes. you could
When
ever
I
think
first
of.
saw this, I had no idea what it was.
I was like,
Yeah, I
was
needed, like,
who was
back
Randy
in
Johnson?
the day.
I'm like,
Yeah,
Randy
yeah,
Johnson
yeah.
with what?
Give
Yeah.
me goosebumps.
Once you see it, it's like then it's really
Oh,
clever.
it's so
but-
fun.
It's I gotta appreciate the uniqueness of it all. Like I would have never thought of something
Oh,
like
no.
this.
I wonder if that's a wig or not. You think that kid's rocking a wig, or is he just rocking a crazy
I mean,
mullet?
if
He
he
looks like
actually,
he could
if
rock
he
that.
actually has that
I
hair,
hope
you
it
have to be
says,
Randy Johnson
yeah.
for Halloween,
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I can't tell. It's a little
also
long. It's a
sick
little
jerseys
long in the
though.
back to be
Yeah.
real.
Also,
like,
it's relevant because Diamondbacks are in the World Series.
Oh,
but he's
yeah.
got the stash.
Stash is good.
I think he grew that out. Just the hair in the back is really long.
Yeah.
No, he grew up for sure. You can see like the beard, like
No, I'm saying
shadow.
the mustache
yeah,
is
the
definitely
mustache
real.
is legit.
It's the hair. But
You gotta love her boots. I respect those.
Go boots.
Go boots.
Way to finish a costume.
Exactly.
Very
And then we
creative.
have the group of kids dressed
Oh my
as
God, I saw
bananas
this.
at game 2.
Oh, that's good.
It's not a sporting event if there's not bananas in the stands. Correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
Yeah.
Can someone
I feel like they're
explain to me
always
like the society's like obsession with the banana costume?
It's
easy.
bright.
It's
It's
easy.
yellow. It's cheap.
and it's easy.
Gets you on camera.
You put it on and it's a whole costume. You
I
don't need
was
any
walking,
props.
like I was just walking around campus on Friday, and then I see a group of bananas walking by, and I'm like, why are there just bananas out? Why are you laughing?
We had a banana at every single pep
Yo,
rally in high school.
that kid- okay, I don't.
There's
know if I
always
was the
that
only
one kid,
that
and I
saw what
respect
that
you if
kid
you're
was
that
doing,
kid.
but-
I respect
missed
you
it.
if you're that kid. But there's always that one kid. I love it.
You know, I was walking down a Curtin or wherever that back street is, and I saw
that's
Calder.
a face.
I was walking down Calder, and I saw a kid in a banana costume this past
Yeah.
weekend, and I was like, that's an easy costume that I would totally just wear. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
easy.
I was a banana in 5th grade for Halloween.
Yeah,
Like,
it's easy.
I don't get it.
It's
I don't get
easy.
it. I don't get it.
Also, I
Not
love
on
it.
the banana
Whenever,
one.
No,
if
not
you're
a
sitting
banana.
behind home plate,
You're gonna
you
get the
gotta
banana
do
caramel
something.
slipping on the
Like,
banana.
you gotta do something behind home plate. Like, I love the ones where, like, the World Baseball Classic where they're all, like, lining up to, like, the strikeout.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
saw
You saw what the kid was doing? That's crazy, but, you know.
All right, I got
I mean,
you.
and these kids, they weren't just sitting there in those costumes. They were
into the game.
Yeah. they had a goal and that was to distract. I mean, obviously did not work out with the end score, but
Yeah, it's
the,
a
the
shame.
goal was there. Goal was there.
The effort was there.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe
Just-
not succeeding.
Yeah, execution not. W moment of the day. So we have Tommy Pham. He gave up the chance to go 5-5 to let his teammate Jace Peterson get a World Series at bat.
Tommy Pham's awesome.
Kate, I saw you post on Instagram about Tommy Pham saying how the Mets are more talented than the Diamondbacks, but they just want it and they actually work hard. I love Tommy Pham. He like actually cares about baseball and he likes playing. What a good dude, letting his teammate get the at bat. Everything I look for in a human being is Tommy Pham.
Can I name
Right
your
there.
child after him?
And he cares about fantasy football.
And he cares about fantasy football. Like, here's the thing. Jock Pearson probably deserved it. You know what I mean? Like,
Jace Peterson.
no, I'm saying Jock Pearson is the one he hit for the fantasy football.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that was actually
That's crazy.
that's pretty.
Yeah, I know. I almost did the same thing, but yeah, what
No,
a
he
guy.
probably did.
Just
Yeah.
a good human. Like you love the athletes who are just good normal people. Like
He
they
also
don't-
went out of
they
his
don't-
way to do it. Like, he
Yeah,
responded to
exactly.
somebody on, like, Instagram about it.
Exactly.
So-
They don't ride the high wave. They don't let it get to their head. They just play the game they love, and they like have respect for their teammates. You
Yeah,
gotta love
there's
that.
a reason teams like this make it far. They're true team players. They
There's a reason why
Yeah.
Diamondbacks traded for him.
There's
Yeah.
a reason I like. Yeah,
Because he was
I
the
gotta
only
respect
one on the
Diamondbacks.
Mets that was
Yeah,
hitting
he
like
was
above 250.
Yeah,
you
and
know
he
what I mean?
homered too.
Because
We
he
talked
could
about
actually
it.
see this year because he actually got contact for like
Yeah.
the first year, like so he could actually see the baseball. Made,
That,
made
that's
all the
helpful.
difference.
That's a little helpful.
I was surprised he was like still in the league if he couldn't like see that well. but-
Yeah, I mean, and he bounced
Yeah.
back to the
Like
Mets.
they asked him like what was different this year, and he's like, I got these contacts and I have to like get them readjusted so I could see. Like you couldn't really see. He's like, I couldn't really see the ball that well until like this year.
That's
I
how are you at the
wild.
plate with
And to
that?
make it to that level, that's
Listen, as
wild.
Tommy Pham's #1 supporter, I just love him, and he's just a good dude all around.
I had to wear rec specs one year in baseball because I was like, my batting average went down. So my mom was like, I don't think you suck. I think you just need glasses. But I was
Yeah.
like, Mom, I think I suck.
Goggles.
And then I had to wear rec specs. Most embarrassing thing ever. I'm sorry if
Can
you
we
ever
get
had
a
to wear rec
picture of
specs.
that?
Story time
Oh,
with
No, I
Rex
would,
specs?
I
They're
would,
like the
yes,
goggles?
like rec specs.
Goggles
Yeah, it
kids,
was
you wore
awful.
goggles.
It was
Please, I need
terrible.
a
I hated
picture
it.
of this.
I hated it.
I love
Also, can
that.
I have another W moment? 8 years ago today, David Wright hit that World Series home run. That's just a special moment.
It was
He's,
special.
that was and the only game that won that series. Special moment. I still watch that today. I still get chills. And occasionally, if I'm emotional, it'll bring a tear to my eye.
Glad to hear it.
Yep.
You're,
One of the best Mets ever.
I have no comment to that.
David Ortiz.
David Wright. Did I say David Ortiz?
Yeah, you said Ortiz.
I heard
I said
right.
it-
I
I heard
heard
right.
Fake.
I'm not
David
trusting.
Wright.
I'm not
I heard
trusting.
it right.
Bum. Bum.
All right, that's all we have for you today. I'm Maddie. This is Bronwyn, Chris, and Cade, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in.